Hello, brothers and sisters. Hello, once again. Today we'll be talking about the supreme consciousness and tapping into the multidimensional mind. My experiences, my thoughts, maybe a bit of what I picked up from my high master. Well, be sure to stay tuned to the end where I talk about how we're going to use these things to spiritually develop. The supreme consciousness, as I have learned and witnessed from my own high master, is the most supreme consciousness is aliveness itself. Aliveness itself being that unified field that all energy, light, and things come from, where light is densified into matter. That field, the knowledge that comes from there is God, essentially, is aliveness. It's a never-ending source, the aliveness that powers all things, the spirit of the all creation, the energy of the all creation, is the supreme consciousness, the most high, the one as all. And if you're familiar with the Trinity, it encompasses that. It encompasses the Trinity. That supreme consciousness is also the multidimensional mind, the mind that exists, that houses the knowledge of everything, the information of everything, the source of information of everything. You can also see it as energy, but as an alive grid of souls. As you can imagine, all souls and all stars alive, containing light and information. And this is also where we're going. But when we tap into the multi-dimensional mind, we tap into that unified field. We open up our receptive powers, even our imagination sometimes, and receive what we are to receive for our journey, for our growth. And this is good, especially good to do right now because of the energies that are here. Cosmic particles, highly charged particle space that we are in right now, that is changing everything. And soon everyone will be tapped into the multidimensional mind. And a lot of the 3D world would be obsolete at that point. And this is definitely where we're going, tapping into the multidimensional mind, understanding and knowing more the supreme consciousness, our spiritual and energetic parentage. The apocalypse is the awakening, the revealing. Many things are being revealed to people's eyes. That's why there's so much change, so much social unrest. People are not accepting what they've been given before and are saying no en masse. But yes, this is definitely where we're going as we tap into the multidimensional mind. We come more into the exercises and practices of the child of creation, which is to feed on light and feed on pure source prana, or pure source creation. Once again, because we did before as souls, it is said, and when we change and become stars, we'll do it again. I believe in this time. So, how are we going to use this knowledge that we've come upon to spiritually develop? Well, the supreme consciousness is God, consciousness itself, aliveness itself. You should know that as a child of creation, you can never come away from God. The idea of sin in this world is to come away from the vibration that takes you towards God, come away from healing, come away from these things. And it's a choice. Even though I don't necessarily believe it's something that you do to make God love you or not. The love is there. The incorruptibility is there. You must receive it. You have to pick it up. You have to adopt it. And if you don't, you don't. And, you just live your life as you do. I don't think God loves you any less. You choose to come closer by virtue of your love, if that is your choice to make. And one of the ways you'll do that is by tapping into the multidimensional mind. You'll sit to yourself. You'll self-reflect. You'll absorb when you meditate. You'll absorb when you're by yourself. When you consciously breathe, that's a big one. You'll be absorbing the highly charged particles and tapping into the multidimensional mind. Obviously, a human mind with its experiences can only translate, can only interpret, so much. But even that's changing more, and we're understanding more. Some people, speak light language and all this kind of stuff. Wasn't one of my things, even though I did have a dream one time where I spoke some weird language and meteors started falling down like I was an angel or something. That was pretty wild. But yes, these understandings, also the third understanding was to that's what we're going to, feeding on more light and a pure source energy. As we consciously breathe and meditate, we make a point to consciously do this. We increase our light. We increase our love quotient. We change our disposition. We can brighten our continence by taking in more light. By I talk about in one of my other videos, feeling the toxins in your energy field, understanding what is not ours, taking in more of what's good, and releasing more of what isn't ours, or more of that which does not serve us, being able to forgive and let go. But yes, understanding that consciousness, supreme consciousness is God, is right there. It's a part of us. Nothing can really stop your connection to it unless you choose to. So yeah, that's how we will spiritually develop, keeping this in mind, continuing to create an intention to tap into the multidimensional mind, to tap into source, to draw from supreme consciousness more and more. This will do great things for our spiritual development. Be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell notification to be notified for when I have something else available to help your spiritual consciousness journey. Continue to shift your consciousness with this next video.